Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. And look who's here with us.
Hi.
Jeffrey Peck is back. He must have had a good time because he's back for a second time on my channel, which we've practically spent the whole day together, haven't we?
We have. I loved every minute of it. I'm so happy to be here with you.
It's been wonderful, Jeffrey. For those of you that are new to Jeffrey, welcome him to my channel, and be sure to, we're doing the double stream. So we are also streaming live on Jeffrey's YouTube channel, which he has. So if you're not already a subscriber, be sure to head over there, like, subscribe, follow him. Do all the things that you do on YouTube. The notification, that's what I was going to say. The notifications so you know when he's on. If you're unfamiliar, Jeffrey has a wonderful podcast that I had the pleasure of being interviewed, conversationed today. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with everybody here. And I encourage you, it's on all the platforms, isn't it? As far as podcasts?
Yeah. It's called Something Super Spiritual. It's everywhere you listen to podcasts and on YouTube as well. And yeah, we had a really great talk today. I'm going to get it out sooner than later. Like I think I'm going to put it out this weekend. Was that good?
Amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And we discovered that we have something in common other than the mediumship. We both really enjoy bringing people together. And so I know that was one of the highlights for you last time, Jeffrey, when you were here, that you loved the community. You were just like blown away, how supportive, how wonderful, how lovely this group of people is. So I'm so excited to have you back. We're going to do lots of personal readings tonight. And so if you have personal psychic questions, please be specific. If you could put them in capital letters, it helps us both. And we're going to kind of keep it casual because Jeffrey is like, I have a feeling you're going to be doing more of the YouTube stuff. And so I've been sharing the things that I know about it. So we're going to let him do some of the choosing and starring, and just don't push the end broadcast. That's the only thing.
I don't even know where it is. So I don't think I will.
It would be like the ejector seat in the cockpit. It would be like, and show's over. But yeah, so if you guys could be specific in your questioning, that would be wonderful. Also, I was going to say something else. Slipped my mind. It's okay. It's not important. But Jeffrey, I have a question for you, actually.
Okay, go.
Any new decks since the last time? Because I know you're quite the Oracle deck collector. Any new decks since I last time?
No, actually, no. I have not received any new decks lately.
Wow. Okay.
I have about 204. So I just kind of slowed down. I don't have much room.
No kidding. Do you find that you're like, do you use some decks more than others, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And when I'm doing readings and somebody wants me to grab some cards, for me, I just like the option of letting spirit lead me to whichever cubby back here I need to head for. And then, it's like a magnet. You just go right to wherever spirit wants you to go. So
yeah. Actually, I saw you do that when you were over there. You were like, I could just tell there was some, yeah. All righty. Well, we're getting lots of questions. Thank you guys for putting in your questions. If you are going to ask a question, we would ask that you stick around. We're going to be here for about an hour. And we don't go in any particular order. However, we go where spirit kind of takes us. So we're going to alternate between I'll do a question, and then Jeffrey will choose a question. And hello to everybody. I see some new names here. So thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, Debbie. Hi, Freebird. Yes, we have the best family ever here. Yeah. I'm going to put you on the spot, but I think I'm a great connection. Debbie, podcast, Jeffrey, just saying.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
Debbie, hi. I'd like you to come on my show. Yeah, absolutely. And you guys, bear with me. This is my first time having access to all of these messages and controls, and there's so much to look at. And I'm trying so hard to be present and look this way, but all of this is happening over here. So, yeah.
I got you. So it's good. We won't overwhelm you because we want you to come back. That's the thing. We were talking about our next collab. We're already organizing our next collab. It's going to be with Stouffer. He doesn't know it yet, although he's psychic, so maybe he does, and maybe he's watching.
I'm interviewing him next week, so
awesome. We'll make that happen.
Absolutely.
Okay. And hi, Strawberry. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Interesting. All right. I've starred a lot of questions and so if there's any questions, just to mention different, I forgot to say this to you. If there's anything that you aren't comfortable to read on, sometimes I'll just choose them and then I read it and I go, oh, okay. So if there's that, it's totally fine. We don't, no pressure if there's anything that you're not. All righty. Someone does have a question for you, though. Do you have John Holland's Psychic Tarot Oracle deck?
I do.
Is it green and yellow? The box?
I don't remember. No. It's like a cream color. Yeah, it's like a cream color.
Oh.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about his mediumship cards. Yes, the Psychic Tarot. That's the blue deck. It's a blue box. Yeah.
Okay. It sounds familiar. I think I love his decks. I love how gentle and I love the imagery in them. I have it too, but yes. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Thank you, Dorothy.
All righty.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. All right. I keep saying that. I just don't want to miss any. Okie dokie. Let's go with this one. This one caught my eye. Sally, and I didn't read it all, but hi, Kevin and Jeffrey. I lost my small black pocket tape recorder in my home. It has my grandma's voice on it. Can you point me in the area, please? Oh, I love these kind of questions. Okay. Oh, interesting. I want to tune into your grandma.
I have a sneaky suspicion it's in a bag.
Okay.
I feel like it's in a bag that is shoved behind other bags, where you would just store something.
Interesting. I feel it's enclosed. So yes, something is surrounding it. And I feel you've been in that area. You've actually been in that area. It even feels as recent as today, that if you were looking today, it's like re-looking in that area. It feels on the main floor. So I don't know if you have a basement. I don't feel it's on the basement. It's the main floor. And I asked my pendulum, will you find it? And I got a yes. It was a soft yes, so it might be a little delayed, but that I feel you will find it, Sally.
Yeah, I feel like it's in a bag that you just haven't seen for a while. That is behind other bags.
Oh, and this is really curious. I pulled 2 cards. I heard to pull 2 cards, and you're on the right path to finding it, and ask for guidance. And I feel this is grandma's energy. So ask her to assist you in where it is. So just in that feeling that the voice creates will lead you to it. I feel you're going to find this, Sally. Yeah. I don't know if you have an armoire or a buffet that would have the bags or the bags around it. So if it's not in the bag, the bags are around it, but I feel wood around it as well. That's all I'm getting. Oh, you'll have to let us know.
Yeah,
If
please.
anybody else has anything, please add to it. Oh my goodness. All righty. Do you want to choose the next one?
I just click on it and it'll just show right up.
Yep. So if you go to the start,
Yep.
and then you will, yep, you can choose the next one. Oh, this is a good one. Hi, Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine.
I love images. I like it when it's, I mean, I assume this is actually you. It's nice to see people's faces to the name. What is my strongest Claire?
So Lorraine, I sense a lot of like indigo-ish purpley around you. And it seems more visual. I feel like you've got the clairvoyance is strong within you, and the clairsentience is very strong within you. Have you noticed, are you a dreamer? Do we will we hear back from people?
Yep, they're quick.
Oh, hi,
Yep.
Lorraine. There you are. Okay.
Yes, it's me.
Yeah, I sense that you're very feely. You're very in tune with your empathic. You have the ability to sense emotion that is not yours, and that is all about the clairsentience. But you also have, you can also see. You also have the third eye active within you.
I instantly wrote down all the feels. So the clairsentience, absolutely, and I feel like they are. I feel like you have all of the abilities within the clairs, and right now, they're also working on your clairaudience. So if you've had a bit of the ringing or in that vibration, when you're really in your grounding and your vibe is really high, so when we're in that place of settle, your vibration is high, so that kind of meeting place is a perfect opportunity for you to hear. And so sometimes the placement of the clairaudience can be internal, so kind of in your mind's ear, but also external is what they're showing me. So yeah, just being in that acceptance of yeah, I feel like they're switching it around with you, but strong, very strong senses, Lorraine.
Yeah, yeah. And the clairaudience, just so you know, I struggled with that at first because I had these expectations that I thought I was going to hear voices from the outside. And then I had expectations that I was going to hear old ladies' voices on the inside of my head. But I don't get it that way. A lot of people do, but I don't. I get words that plop into my head, and that's how my clairaudience works. So go into it without expectations or demands and just allow yours to flow.
I love that, Jeffrey. Jeffrey's a natural born teacher, y'all, if you haven't noticed. So his sharing is always with that element of teaching, and I admire that. And hello, Kevin's Loving Vibrations. Nice to see you. Lots of lovely YouTube channels here. So good. You chose that one, didn't you? So I guess it's my turn. Oh, so good. You know what I do too? I would recommend that you unstart afterwards, because I'll choose that, and I'm not, you don't have to right now, but otherwise I'll be choosing the same one again. Spirit will be like, go back to that one. Anyways. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what that means, but let's go to this one. Dalen, or I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Message from my guides, please. Dalen. Message from my
Dalen, I feel like there's a connection with animals and you. And I get the feeling that you've had these experiences with animals messaging you. So animals can be guides for us. Animals pass us every day. with messages, whether it's birds. I had a little snail going across my way yesterday.
I was just thinking of the snail, Jeffrey.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a connection. There's a connection with the animals with you, and I feel like that they're trying to I feel like they're trying to get your awareness into yourself within and recognizing the healing aspect that you bring to people and animals. There's you're a light worker within yourself. You're a healer, and there's a connection between you and the animals. Does that resonate with you?
I saw that she said she has a dog. Yeah. It's interesting. I pulled a couple of cards, and what the first one is the listening with your heart. And the second one is perseverance. And what I initially wrote down for you, Dalen, was you in your mindfulness and your spiritual understanding. It feels like that's taken the forefront in this moment of your life. And that feels really good. And that energy that you're placing in that kind of like into that joy, that call, answering the call feels really timely. So on the heels of what you've kind of gone through in that perseverance, now feels like the perfect time. So I love that part about guides and looking outside sometimes the parameters of what we can hear. Guides have to look like this. I love that, Jeffrey, because I think the animal kingdom, animals have a beautiful way of messaging that's very guiding. So yeah, the way that comes in is it feels really good.
Dalen, you made a message. I think that sometimes I use my hands to try to heal my dog. So I'd like to encourage you to remove think. Yeah, there you go. Remove think and know that you are, because you're not making that up. That is actually happening. You are energetically with intention working to soothe your animal. Absolutely.
Thanks for being here, Dalen42. And for those of you just joining, thank you so much for being here. And be sure to subscribe to, well, not only, I mean, to make a message, you have to be subscribed to my channel, but be sure to go over to Jeffrey's channel. Is it Jeffrey Peck Medium?
Yes, Jeffrey Peck Medium, at Jeffrey Peck Medium at YouTube. Yeah.
Awesome. And all of his ways of connecting with him is in the description box. So easy to find and click, and it will take you right there. Okay, I think it's your turn, Jeffrey.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is just, there's a lot of multitasking going on here.
You're doing amazing. Round of applause.
Hi, CR. Okay, hello. Can I ask about a new job? I was laid off in February and the job market has been tough. Thank you.
Yep, CR. It's interesting, the last card. And sometimes we were actually talking about this today too, Jeffrey, about that carryover where the energy is from one and it blends into the next. And they brought me back to that perseverance for you, CR. And sometimes our patience and preference, they don't go hand in hand. So okay, nice. Your perseverance in this. And it's so interesting, and speak of they're just showing us. So back to that part about nature. So just in the carryover from the energy of the last one, also expect the unexpected. So back to the detail of the single words that we choose and we verbalize and put out creates that vibration. So we have to be really mindful of what we're putting out is what the attention is for you. It's happening. It's happening. And I feel like employment, they're saying for a time card, is just around the corner for you. And so I don't know if it's literally you're going to work just around the corner.
Yeah. With respect to what Kevin was saying, I wanted to second that. I was getting this feeling that there is an opportunity on its way that is going to come in an unexpected surprise. And it feels like there's somebody else involved that's going to lead you. It's like a friend of a friend will hear you and hear that you're looking for something, and it feels a little bit different. So be open to difference. And then the card that came up for you was actually opportunity. So be open to something a little not what you were originally looking into.
Jeff,
Go
it's
ahead.
interesting. Yeah, no, it's interesting that you're saying that, because I pulled the yes card, but the do it card. And as I asked for a little bit more info around the do it, I feel like the confidence is goes hand in hand. So in that expect the unexpected, I feel like it's bigger. Your potential for what you actually could create is bigger than what you're making it. And so to just be in that energy of really making yourself powerful in this, I think that that unexpected part is kind of holding you back a little bit. So really stepping into it, you've earned it. You've earned it. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I think it's just around the corner too. All righty. Thank you for being here, CR. And let's see. Did you choose that one? You did. So I guess it's my turn.
Oh.
It's all good. Interesting. Here's the theme. And isn't that funny how that happens? Will I get a job soon? Evelyn. And I feel like they're just making us repeat. So something in the messaging of the last one speaks to you as well. Yep. I get a job soon.
There's a lot of orange around you, Evelyn. And there's something creative about who you are and what you do. And it feels like that you have the ability to manifest because of your the way that you set your intentions, the way that you're able to look forward. And yeah, I want to encourage you to keep looking forward. And but I've got to go back to this orange all around you, because it's about the creativity that is innate within you. And I wish I could talk to her.
I know. Yeah.
There's something creative about what's coming.
Evelyn, if you're still here, hopefully you're still here and getting that. If you could let us know. My pendulum said yes. They're acknowledging your patience, so I think it's actually been a bit of a patience-ish game, and then time frame within a month. So it does feel yes. It's almost like, oh, remain positive. Interesting. Yeah. But they're also saying that this time that you've had away from the workplace has allowed you to see it in different ways, and so there's a plan in that. There's a divine plan in that, and that part about the creativity, it feels good. If you feel called to that part about it being creative, this might be something new for you as well to explore. And now is the time. It feels good. So she is here, or they are here. Yeah, Evelyn, I think. Interesting. Well, hopefully that resonates with you.
Thank you, Evelyn. Yeah, I absolutely feel like something is just right around the corner, and there's something a little bit different about this opportunity coming in for her, and just to keep an open heart and a positive outlook.
All righty. Do you want to choose the next one?
Yeah. Hi, Martha.
Hi, Martha Bean. What a great name.
Yeah.
If you don't smile after reading that, your smile is broken. Okay, any tips from my guides for deeper connection, please? That's so interesting because I just starred one that was the same thing. That was the last one I starred. Oh no, that was the last one I starred. Oh, yeah. Okay, Martha Bean, deeper connection.
So, Martha, when you are looking for a deeper connection with your guides, with spirit, I want to encourage you to sit with yourself in silence and without judgment. Allow yourself to just sit there, put on some nice, soothing Zen music, and just allow yourself to clear your mind and sit and focus on your breath. When you're focusing on your breath, you're able to remain present. Spirit is always, always talking with us every single moment of every day.
Mm.
And the nudges come in the form of messages from a song that might be on the speaker at the grocery store. It might come through a conversation that you overhear from a couple in line with you checking out at the grocery store. So it's about remaining present and in the moment wherever you are. The guides are always speaking with you. They're always wanting to get your attention and lead us in the direction of our best and highest good. When you are connecting with them, you may experience what feels like chilly bumps from head to toe. You might get this warm feeling. You might feel a slight pressure. That's them. So when I say sit without judgment, allow all of that to happen. And if you feel like you're making it up, just allow yourself to make it up. Just think, okay, I'm making all this up, and just allow it, because it is within all of those moments where they are really getting at you. And you start to recognize the feeling when you get that touch by spirit. Right, Kevin?
So good, Jeffrey. Yeah. I just want to echo all of what you just said. Yeah, that part about the judgment. We have this way about like what we think or what we want or and it's just, I pulled a couple of cards. First of all, there's abundance around you to be in that deeper connection. What's interesting is I got overcoming obstacles and going with the flow. And sometimes we just get on our own way and we make it so much more complicated than it has to be. And so just going back to that simplicity of just the surrender of sitting, and how you find that in silence or to a beautiful music or a guided meditation. Just be present in the moment, and in that surrender, that's where our vibration, in that grounding, we're able to tune in that much deeper. So none of us are separate from accessing that. Sometimes we just need that little reminder. So yeah, carry on, Martha. Feels good.
Thank you, Martha.
So good. All right. Is it my turn? Or that, yeah,
Yes.
it is. Right. How's it going, Jeffrey?
I'm good. Yep, I'm good. I'm kind of getting the hang of
You're a natural.
watching all of this going on over here, and
yeah, all the windows open, all the screens going, all the stars. And you know what? I just have to point this out because I really like it. So if you all feel inspired to send little floaty hearts or emojis, you can do that now. If you're on your phone, you can send little emojis and they float up on the screen. And I think it's lovely. So if you feel called to send emojis, do it. All right. And I saw something that I starred that was Michelle. I wanted to put this up there. For those looking for jobs, track down a book called What Color is Your Parachute? A Guide for Job Seekers. Interesting.
I've heard of that book.
Okay.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a really great suggestion. completely.
Awesome. Appreciate that. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love detective work. I love this stuff. But you guys have to follow up and let us know if you find it. Because these are the things that keep me up at night. Did they find it or not?
Yeah.
Delta Dawn's Flower asks, hi guys, I can't find my dad's ring. Any ideas? Oh, interesting. Okay, dad's ring. Delta Dawn, is she gonna find dad's ring? Delta Dawn, is she gonna find dad's ring? Does someone have it?
I don't feel it anywhere near her.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Does someone have it?
Oh yeah, I don't feel it anywhere near her, Delta. Yeah.
Interesting. They instantly took me to a car. And a car it's a moving car. And so why is that in there? I also heard 1981. I don't know if you would understand that year, but 1981. And interesting, in the energy of the car, I got the drifter card. I feel this ring has moved. It's not kind of where.
It's not under your roof.
Yeah, it's not where it's supposed to be, which is curious to me. I asked the pendulum, does someone else have it? And I got a yes. Interesting. When there's this much hesitation, it's curious to me if you're going to get it back or not. And yeah, there's confusion around it.
I was just going to say, the person that does have it doesn't know they have it.
It's, interesting. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where the ring is lost, the wallet is lost, something precious is lost, and it shows up years later out of the blue in a really synchronistic, unusual experience.
Interesting. Hi, Lola. Nice to see you. I just want one more. Yeah. It feels out there, but there is a potential that there will be reunited, but it does not feel anytime soon.
Yeah, I feel like it'll show up, but I think it's going to be,
yeah.
I think it feels to me like one of those things where you have accepted the fact that it's lost and you've moved through it and you're just like, crap,
Yeah.
But one day it just magically shows up.
Yeah.
Delta Dawn, I wish I had better answer for you.
Yeah, totally. Delta Dawn, the only other thing, I got the energy around the other D name in relation to this. So if you're here, if any of this kind of makes sense, I'd be curious to hear what you have to say. Alrighty. Thanks, Delta Dawn. Let's see here. We've got another job question. Will I get a job shortly after my contract finishes? Celtic Seer. Oh, yes.
I feel like it's an absolute yes. I feel like you're gonna know where you're going to be before your job is even finished.
That's the vision. You
Oh,
already have the vision. Yeah. Yeah. That's a
yeah.
solid yes. Like, not even a lull in between. It's like, yeah, one, and that's interesting. They said to look up, and it's the 222. That's just another layer of validation. That's my number, as you all know, or some of you might know.
That's a great validation. Yeah, completely.
Yeah. Hi, Lisa. Oh, you guys are spot on. I hope it does show up one day. Okay. Well, we hope so too. We hope that that does, yeah, return to you. Okay. Hi, Ness. Nice to see you. All righty.
Hi, Ness. I recognize that name.
Do you?
Yeah.
So good. All righty.
Thank you for that validation, Delta Dawn. I do hope you find it sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
And Celtic Seer, yes, you will absolutely know where you're going.
I love it. Okay. Let's do this one. This one is, I saw it before. Oh,
I didn't do it.
don't. Did I do that? Oh my gosh, what's happening? The mouse is doing something weird. Okay, let's try this again. Ziggy B, my daughter and I really struggle in our relationship. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. So Ziggy, listen, my heart goes out to you. I totally understand this. I haven't pulled 3 cards yet. I usually don't. But the first card is yes.
Oh.
The second card is compromise. And the third card is the situation will improve.
Mm.
So as great as this is, I want to talk about getting there to the situation will improve. There is a great sense of like you know when you're in a car with somebody, you're headed down the same freeway. You guys aren't even in the same car. You both got off on different exits into different completely. You're not even in the same space together, mentally and in your heart. There's a great deal of friction and like I want to say like just inability to see eye to eye, but about not just about the big stuff, but even just little stuff.
Mm.
And here's what I want to encourage you with respect to this. Conflict in any relationship is torture. I mean, let's be clear, it's torture. And that between a parent and a child, ultimately we want the best for our kids. We absolutely want the best for our kids. There's a sense that, however, there is like I feel like that the energy coming from her, she's unable to see, she's unable to put herself into your shoes. Does that make any sense? She's unable to put herself into your shoes. And no matter how hard you try, it's like you can't win for losing. Or you can't, is that the right phrase?
Yep.
So Ziggy, yes, ultimately, I do feel like the situation is going to improve. I love therapy. Therapy is an amazing outlet to be able to learn how to communicate. Communication is so important, and it is in that inability to see eye to eye where you're losing the connection of communication.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. I pulled, this is the energy around it.
Oh, the cactus.
And so it's very prickly. And what they showed me was, do you remember that book? I think I'm dating myself, but Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, or something along those lines. It just feels like your, both of your ability to be in the communication. It's like even with the perfect words, there's just something energetically that is just creating a bit of friction. And it's like you take a bold step forward and they go in the other direction, and vice versa. They take a bold step forward and you go. So it's like right now the energy feels like so pause. And in that pause, the outcome feels really good. It's the abundance card. It's the patience. And again, that expect the unexpected. It just feels like in the humanness of it, there's time. And this pause or space between you will actually bring you closer. And in that embrace of love, it's not a matter of not loving them or not loving them the right way, and it's mutual. Her energy for you is she loves you as a mother. It just feels like in the out frame of it, there's a lesson in here for both of you. So stay in it, and like Jeffrey said, I'm not a parent either, and so that in relationship where I've had those moments where we're just not in sync, just feels like, hang in there, Ziggy.
And grace. Allow yourself
Yeah.
to let grace fill your space. And what does that mean exactly? It means just being present without judgment and compassion and empathy.
Yeah. And again, 222. Good little validation.
Yeah, there's a coming around that will be happening.
All right. Lisa remembers that book. Wonderful. And Michael Christopher is saying hello, Jeffrey.
Oh, Michael, hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for being here.
That's a really powerful name, Michael Christopher. That's a strong name.
He's amazing.
Pardon me?
He's amazing. He's a great medium.
Oh, wow. Okay. That name sounds actually familiar. All right. Have you interviewed him on your podcast?
Yes.
Wow.
I have.
Something super spirit. Okay. Then maybe I've seen him there. Wonderful. If you guys have not checked out Something Super Spiritual, check it out.
Jeffrey Peck Medium on YouTube.
Yes.
Or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or wherever.
Are you on TikTok?
Well, I am, but I haven't quite figured it out. I don't know if I want to be there. It's just like
I pulled the plug.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I want to focus on YouTube. I really like the YouTube vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the YouTube vibe.
Yeah.
The people are just so amazing and welcoming and warm and compassionate, and it's awesome.
Yeah. All of those things. Okay. Bookworm. I love these names. I see some new names. Thank you guys so much for being here. Will my husband and I be able to go on vacation with my family and grandson in July? My husband has been very sick and may have more surgery. Well, hoping for full recovery for your husband. And the vacation feels like a go. The vacation feels like a go. Will you go? Let's see. Bookworm. My husband and I get to go on vacation in July. They took me to July 17th. Is that one of the travel days? July 17th.
I feel like it's a go, but I feel like there's a caveat around it. Well, abundance. So that's a beautiful card to have, especially when you got abundance too. Look at that. Especially when we're talking about somebody's health.
Yeah.
And,
I pulled amazing cards: abundance, freedom, and peace around the energy of this vacation. Were you trying to do pet care or talking about pet care with the other people in this actually today, or in today or yesterday in that energy? I feel like you're going to go. I feel like it's actually going to happen. In the energy of right now, it's more likely than not that it will go. It will happen. That's what I'm getting.
I feel like it is too. I feel like it is too. But I also feel like though leading up to it, there is more information that you're going to be receiving. Not bad. This is not bad by any stretch, but it just feels like you're going to be going, but there's going to have to be precautions necessary.
That's interesting you're saying that, because I got something, and obviously for entertainment purposes only, but something about the medication. So some newness. So just around adjustment when we start new medication, what that kind of feels like in the body. But that is that. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Carolyn says, my daughter and I used to be like that. Now we are physically connected or psychically connected, and it's unreal. I did her horoscope chart and was able to really understand. That's really curious.
That's so beautiful. And it's so true. When we look at each other's charts, there's an awareness to how we're wired. And in that awareness sits grace. And you're like, oh,
yes,
I get it now. You know, and yeah, Carolyn, thank you for that little boost, because the hope is absolutely there. I absolutely feel it coming together.
All righty. Do you want to choose the next one?
Oh, Bookworm said, I understand the caveat and precautions. He's a liver transplant recipient.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just feeling into it, and it's like the adjustment in the body. That makes sense. Yeah, we're all sending prayers and the most benevolent outcome for him.
That was really beautiful. Who wrote that? That was really beautiful. I saw that for a split second.
Oh, did you? Someone wrote it?
Somebody wrote a benevolent outcome.
Okay. Beautiful.
I thought you were reading it. You must be psychic.
Oh, hilarious. Amazing. Thank you, Ocean Garnet. She's keeping tallies. You've gained 15 people already tonight. That's wonderful. We're trying to get
well, thank you.
Yeah, the 1,000 club. All right. Go ahead and choose the next if you wish.
Oh.
Yes, that's right, Lisa Foster. Tom T. Moore says is all about the most benevolent outcome.
I'm hurrying. I don't.
No need to hurry. No need to hurry.
Did we do this? This
could have been.
Did we talk to D?
No. D, are you still here? Let us know.
Oh, that was at 6:27. What time is that? Was 20 minutes ago.
Thank you, Lena. I appreciate that. It's such a great room. Hi, Richie. Welcome, everybody.
So D Caceres.
I don't know if they're here.
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
Oh, there you are. Come on down. It's like
okay. So D, just by tuning into you, I feel like that you've got a magenta all around your ears, and the magenta around the ears talks about the clairaudience. I feel like your clairaudience is online. You're another feeler. You're empathic. So your clairsentience.
I just wrote down empath. You must be psychic, Jeffrey.
You are running on
Mhm.
all cylinders. I mean, and I think we talked about this earlier. We are spiritual beings first and foremost. We are all connected and wired for spirit, right? Some of us have a little bit of a finer tuned frequency, but we all have the capability. And D, I'm absolutely feeling your clairaudience, seeing the within the color of your aura, the clairsentience, and I feel like too, there's a knowingness about you that you can't describe. Like you have this claircognizance, this knowing that just you can't quite understand how you know it, but you know it. Does that make sense, D? Oh, she says yes, yes, strongly. Okay, yeah.
I
Oh,
love
it's a
it.
little validation for you.
And I think these echo, Jeffrey, what you were just saying about the listening. So the clairaudience and the self-love, which is about the clairsentience and your ability to be in that empathy. It's so deep. So that part about the self-love is really important.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, to give yourself that, because you are that space for so many people. Also, they're saying that you're that space in the listening. So that can be it's wonderful to create that space for people, but the kind of disconnect of that is really important so that you don't take on like a sponge through your sensitivities, other people's stuff. So really just being in your own and that self-love part is really important, especially right now, they're saying. I don't know if you had a little heartbreak, but self-love, lots of, oh, that's the green. Okay. They made me write it in a green pen and just around your heart chakra. So lots of energy there. Feels good. Thanks for being here. D.
You can
Caceres.
hear spirit. Yeah, she said she can hear spirit. Yeah, yeah, yep. I know you can hear spirit. I think that's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Carolyn. Oops.
Did you do it? That's awesome.
That was an accident. It moved.
There are no accidents. This is perfect. Coco's on. A message from Mom Gail, date of birth January 20th, 1933 in San Francisco, past December 14th, 2018 in Alexandria, Virginia. Coco's on. It's interesting because Coco's on, I think you were the very first person to say hello, if I remember.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
It was interesting. And I think you said that this is your first time here. So I feel like Mom's energy is here. And that accident of Jeffrey, I think it's perfect. Yeah, I think it's so perfect.
So Coco's on. I want to ask you, I get this feeling, this mother feeling that I have, and there's a sense of a very tight bond between you and Gail. And I mean like tight, like you guys were friends. You know, there's the relationship between parent and child, right? And then there's a relationship that grows when we get into adulthood, and there's this true friendship connection. Do you understand that, Kokazan? There's this true friendship connection. Now, there's this great feel of support that I feel from her, this big support for you, knowing where you are in this moment.
Wow.
There's a sense of she knows that you have been going through this tumultuous period, this uncertain, unsure, and as she did in life, she's from that side, she's supporting you in the ways that she could here, and you need to know that. And she's giving you messages that she's made you realize that you've seen her. Like I just saw a blue butterfly. What? Oh, stop.
Yeah. A beautiful energy. She came in as the sun, and the song of the "You Are My Sunshine," I just feel like it really speaks to the relationship that Jeffrey is picking up between you and your mom and the depth of the loss. It's like no other. And so you're grieving, um, in that there's just such support and nurture from mom coming in. She highlighted the month of October being significant, and then the M name. And then I think I hear her saying the two boys. So I don't know how you would place the two boys. Um, and then there was a bit of discomfort in my head, and she really wants you to be in the trust. It's like, so in the sunshine, it's like this energy of new beginning for you. So where you're at in your life, it feels like these new opportunities, these new beginnings, these new lots of just being in your potential. And what she wants to remind you is to be in your trust with that, the trust of who you are, who you are, and then just moving into you get to choose. And it's like it feels like in those new beginnings, there's a lot of choice, and sometimes that can be a lot because we have so many choices. She's with you, she's backing you up, she's supporting you. Um, yeah, in that beautiful way. It just feels so unique. Your relationship, I don't want to leave that connection, how tight and how beautiful that bond is with mom, and that remains. So speaking of her, it still is. We don't have to talk about it in the past tense. That
Totally.
relationship continues. So, Kokuzan, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for the energy of mom. So beautiful. What was her name again?
Coco's.
Gail, and then Gail.
Oh, Gail,
So
yes.
beautiful. And I saw someone in the chat say that they lived in Alexandria, Virginia. Go figure. And thank you. Thank you to the new member. Catherine, thank you so much for joining. And cat lovers, that's so kind of you for your donation. So kind. Jeffrey, we're at the hour.
We are at the
This was
hour.
really fun.
That was
Oh my
fast.
God, we're totally gonna have to do this again. I saw lots of comments about just people being so kind and supportive about the energy that we have together. And I love reading with you. I think it's really wonderful. And so I would love to
Thank
have
you.
you back. It would be
Thank you for your patience. Thank you for teaching me how to do all this and watch all this and give me the space to blunder and trip.
It's so good. It should be like that, helping each other. And I just want to say, this caught my eye, Linda Thompson. It is so common that happens. So the energy of spirit. Actually, Jeffrey and I were talking about this earlier today, where we're all taken care of in that. And so through somebody else's message, so often it's for many of us. So take that as a message from your mom as well. So thanks everybody for being here. It was a
Thank
blast.
you so much for being here, you guys. This has just been so much fun. You're all amazing.
Wonderful. So good. Be sure
And
to
you're
check out
amazing.
so are you. And your podcast. I'm gonna put that on my channel once you get that video over to me. I'll post it on my channel. I'm excited to share that with everybody. And be sure to subscribe to Jeffrey's channel. You guys, let's help support him and encourage him to do more of this. It's a great community, and we'd love to have you back. So
I'm here.
thanks,
I'll
everybody.
be back anytime. Thank you, everybody.
Bye for now, everybody. We'll see you.